if you're brave, there's value to be had. Everton plus 375 a few weeks ago. That may have been up between plus 500. Everton double chance is at plus money, plus 110. Remember, Everton are fighting for more than their lives. One of the only teams ever to never be relegated, and now got 2 feet in the trap door, and it's just their arms that are hanging on. Chelsea, not bothered, by the way. They are not bothered at minus 130. Still got the quality to go there and win, by the way. But I'm just wondering whether Everton are just going to pick up something in this game. The under or overs at 2.5. Could see that going over 2.5 because Chelsea have got the ability to score 3 or 4 on their own, and it's plus 100 over 2.5. The draws at plus 265. Tom, what Everton turns up, because I think I know that Chelsea, with the cup final coming up, nothing really to play for. I think Everton have got a chance here.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think Chelsea are playing tonight as well, aren't they? They're versus Manchester United tonight, aren't they?
Yeah. So
they've got that game to think about as well. And I think Everton actually played really well against Liverpool. I think they were a little bit unlucky at times. I think they should have had a penalty. I really like that Gordon. I think he looks a hell of a talent. And like you said, when you're down the bottom and you're fighting for your life, different teams turn up. And I think with the fatigue maybe involved with Chelsea's game from tonight, going into that game, and maybe their minds are elsewhere, I can see Everton getting on the score sheet. But I think Chelsea do just have that little bit of extra quality. A few players out there that maybe need to prove themselves a little bit. So I think overall, I'd maybe go with a Chelsea win overall, but I can definitely see Everton scoring. Maybe it's a slip up, maybe 1-1, maybe a 2-1 Chelsea, something like that.
Yeah, that plus 100 over 2.5. All of a sudden, because you ain't worried, plus money. You're not even worried who wins, Mitch. And the other thing is, Mr. Austin, what a great point you've made. Frank Lampard against Chelsea. Frank's going to know the ins and outs of this Chelsea side. And if there's ever like a banana skin for Chelsea, it's their old favourite coming back. Listen, Chelsea, I know they don't do anyone any favours, but if there is any conspiracy theories, this is the type of game when you can throw them all.
I mean, they're still trying to fight out of being relegated, but Everton's one of those teams. Sometimes I get them right, sometimes I don't. But I looked at the fixtures since March at home for them, and they have 3 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss. From what I saw, and then I wrote down draw double chance plus 111. I mean, is this the time where they're going to come out and fight and get something to keep themselves out of relegation? I mean, who's in Burnley? Burnley's in front of them. They're going to try to get Burnley. Yeah. I just don't know what. But I look at their home record since March, and everything says, yeah. I mean, you're right. You said it first. Everton has some value on the draw double chance, but I just think Chelsea go in there and get it done, and the number's not that bad. I saw it this morning at minus 122, so people are starting to probably get on that draw double chance, and it's moving that Chelsea number just a little bit. But I mean, I would personally just take Chelsea money line. I'd keep it simple. I just keep it simple, but you could be totally right. There's a lot of value on the draw double chance. They're fighting still not to get relegated.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Kenneth saying you're talking ball flash. If we are to listen to you every week, we'll be homeless. Thanks, Kenneth. Thanks for that. Lucky I'm not going to take anything to heart, but listen, thanks for even typing. I'm going Everton double chance. I really do believe at Everton it's now or never. They're running out of games, and you're giving me plus money for a team that lives depend on a performance at home against a Chelsea side who, listen, they weren't good last week. It took them 94 minutes to break down Chelsea. Listen, plus 100 for over 2.5. By the way, when you say I'm talking ball, Kenneth, can you actually tell me what I'm talking ball about? Because then obviously I can take advice from you. Okay. Let's have a little look at the official picks, because it's Everton plus 0.5. So that's Everton double chance. Means win or draw. Plus 110. Michael K said, I don't think Everton go down. So if they don't go down, they're going to need something in this game because it doesn't get any easier. And we've only got a few weeks to go. So Everton, I was the only one who had a play in this game.